All right, y'all, we've just pulled up to a new yard here. As you can see, man, this yard is a mess. Look at this. It's got everything in it. So what is it that we do when we come to a yard and it looks like this? Now, I know a yard like this can be a little overwhelming for you when you look at it and you're like, what do I do to get started? Where do I start? Do I fertilize? Do I fight the weeds? What is it that I do? And it could drive you a little bit insane, but let's talk about it. All right, so y'all have heard me talk about Celsius before. This is what I'm going out with as my herbicide right here. Now, is this Celsius going to get everything in this yard? Probably not. My next application, I'm going to be battling other stuff. That's when I'm going to fight the crabgrass and all the other stuff that pops up that I may not be seeing right now. And I know a lot of you are going to say, well, why don't you just put something in the tank for it right now? If you know it's probably there, why don't you do it? My approach is let's fight one thing at a time. Let's come out with a good overall herbicide, put some methylated seed oil in the tank with this, and let's see what Celsius is going to do. About 95% of these weeds are going to be toast after this application, and that's going to leave me with 5% to come and target. Now, if I've got 5% left to target, those are pretty easy to come and deal with, right? But why am I going to put everything on this lawn all at once? With something I may not need? Why am I going to fight sedge if I don't have any sedges showing? Why, if I don't see the crabgrass yet, why am I going to go ahead and start applying an herbicide to kill crabgrass? So let's wait till I can see it, and then we'll apply it. Now, on a lawn like this, it's already past the green up stage. This stuff is already starting to grow. My Bermuda's green, my centipede is green. So I want to go ahead and put me a good fertilizer down as well. And let's start pushing the growth. On this lawn right here, we're using this brand 1836. I chose this because it was in this ratio right here. It's 3:1:2 ratio. And it was not a really expensive fertilizer. I'm going to pour it on this lawn. Bermuda will respond to it. Bermuda will respond to it. It's going to help those weeds that with the herbicide that I just sprayed on them, they're going to perk up too and begin to grow. And the faster they grow, the faster they will die. So it's going to help with my weed reduction and getting that Bermuda to poke up and start to really begin to grow this season. And of course, you know, I went with my soil conditioner. I'm putting this everywhere. I've been telling y'all about this from Triangle Chemical right here. This is gonna spike that root mob, that microbiology going. Those microorganisms, it's gonna spike them up, really get into the soil and begin to make the soil work for you. This is what this does, makes the soil work for you. It's making fertilizer work better because your soil is gonna be working better. It's a whole thing on it, but I ain't got time to explain it right now. Just trust me, you pour it on there, the microorganisms go crazy, they start working, and your soil is a better soil. Now, we also put fipronil on this lawn to help with the fire ant production. We're gonna get rid of them fire ants, we're gonna get rid of them weeds, and we're gonna make this lawn look good. Biggest thing to keep in mind, if you want a beautiful lawn, it doesn't happen overnight. It's one step at a time, just like a good body. You think I got this beautiful body I got overnight? It's one day at a time, get you there.